10,000 meters high up in the sky, the woman unexpectedly regains her consciousness, and her body begins to slip downwards. Anna comes to her senses with a sudden jolt. She attempts to grasp the rope of the hot air balloon, but by then it is already too late. When she opens her eyes once more, she realizes she is dangling upside down 10,000 meters in the air. The rope has indeed saved her life, but regaining consciousness becomes even more terrifying for her. Then she remembers her partner in the basket below and shouts for assistance. However, her partner is already unconscious, perhaps even deceased. It's true, when most needed. Men never seem to be trustworthy in such situations. Now, in a life and death situation, Anna can only rely on herself. High above the clouds, she begins to swing her body back and forth. Using the momentum, she propels herself towards the basket. Eventually, she reaches it. Somehow, she manages to climb back into the basket, but the danger is not over yet. Her partner is still unconscious, and Anna needs to save his life quickly. By then, the balloon has risen to nearly 13,000 meters. The entire surface of the balloon is covered with thick ice, and the exhaust valve is completely frozen. The balloon continues to ascend. If she doesn't open it, neither of them will survive. So she decides to climb up herself. It's extremely dangerous. She doesn't have any safety gear. One small mistake and her body could be torn to shreds, but Anna has no other choice. After climbing for a long time, when it seems like it will never end, she finally reaches the edge of the balloon. She looks up and realizes that the top is still far away. Her hands have gone completely numb. She tries to grab a nearby rope but just misses it by a little. Now the oxygen in Anna's body is very low. She starts to feel sleepy. She wants to close her eyes. She wants to, but then she remembers her unconscious partner below, and in that moment her eyes fully open. She gathers her remaining strength, steadies herself, and reaches out again. This time she grabs the rope. Using the rope, she pulls herself up. To prevent falling, she ties the rope around her waist. Then Anna begins to climb again. After countless attempts, she finally reaches the top of the balloon. She is utterly exhausted, on the verge of falling, but she refuses to give up. She repeatedly strikes the valve with her elbow, but the ice is very thick. She attempts to open the valve, but it simply refuses to move. Then she gradually stands up and forcefully stomps down with all her strength. This time she manages to succeed. As the air begins to escape, the hot air balloon finally commences its descent. However, Anna then observes something extremely alarming. The snowflakes falling in front of her begin to move slowly and then even more slowly until they come to a complete halt in midair, which can only indicate one thing. The snow is descending very rapidly. The snow